What's up, y'all? This is Leveling Up My Life week 17. My grandfather just passed away today. Feels really weird. I've never had a loved one pass ever. Yeah, his name was Rick Woodward. He's the best fucking grandpa ever. He's such a positive guy. Like, when anyone passes away, everyone speaks highly of them. They're such a good person, so it just says. Like, he never had anything to say that was negative ever. He was such a fucking positive guy. He was so fucking nice. And yeah, it's weird. 1 week ago, last Sunday, I was talking with him on the phone. Just called him up, started shooting the shit. He said when I get back in town, we're gonna go hit the golf range, and then go shooting guns. And now I never see him again. My whole family was at a wedding in Texas, and he had a seizure during the wedding, and he got helicoptered to a hospital, and the machines were keeping him alive. He had, I don't know what it's called, but like his brain wasn't getting oxygen, and he just died today. It's very sad. He was such a fucking cool guy too. He had such a unique life. He was born in I couldn't tell you what town. Some small town in New Mexico. I remember him saying he was the only white kid. He would always get beat up because everyone was Mexican, because in the 80s in the small town in New Mexico, like, imagine that. I live in New Mexico. I live in Tucson, Arizona now, but I'm from New Mexico. I was born and raised there. Horrible state, and I get to only imagine being the only white kid in a small town in fucking New Mexico, going to high school. He said he'd always get beat up by, because literally everyone was Mexican. And he moved to Texas. He was a good old country boy. He always has horses. Always had horses his whole life. I remember him and my grandma had this house up in the Sandia Mountains, up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I'm born and raised. We'd always go up to their house, and they had horses up in the Sandia Mountains. Like, it's in the literally mountain range, like in the mountains on this very steep slope. They had horses. And for a period of time, my mom and my grandparents lived on the same street. It was probably a 5-minute walk away, because it was like this loop that you had to go around. And he was such a fucking nice guy. Rick Woodward, my papa. So sad. Most young people think that, they assume they live their life like their people they love are just going to be around forever. They just take it for granted. If you're blessed enough to have your grandparents and your parents right now, there's 100% chance that they're going to die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They are going to die. And we just live our lives assuming that we're always going to have more time with them. And thank God these last couple of months I've been making a genuine effort. Every Sunday I've been calling my grandparents. Thank God to the 6-day lock-in. I put it on my lock-in. I'm going to call my grandparents every single Sunday. I've been sticking to that. Thank God I've been calling them recently. But I wish I spent more time with them. There's so many fucking days in Albuquerque. I wasn't doing jack shit. I was playing home, fucking jacking off, playing video games, not doing shit. My grandparents are just sitting there fucking home alone doing nothing. They're fucking 80 years old. They don't have anything to do. Your grandparents always want to see you. I just wish I fucking went over to the house sometimes, had a meal, or I don't know. Every time I would go to their house and say, hey, come on, you're welcome anytime, come hang out. I only see them when we had family dinners every couple weeks. Every single time I would see them, they said, hey, anytime you're welcome, come over, hang out. We'll make you dinner, watch a movie, we'll just chill out. Did it probably once or twice out of years and years of them telling me every single time I see them, hey, you're always welcome to come over here and we'll make you dinner. Probably did it once or twice. And I wish I went over to my grandparents' house and saw my fucking grandpa more. Now my grandma's a widow. She's, I couldn't tell you, probably 80 years old. And very sad. It's very sad. I saw his health slowly decline these last couple of years. He had he had triple bypass surgery. He had 3 heart attacks about 20 years ago, but he was well and doing well. And he had really bad back pain these last couple of years. About 2 months ago, he had surgery on his back. He was in a assisted living place for probably 2 weeks. He had his back surgery. He went back home. He was in severe pain. He went to assisted living. He went back to the hospital. He had a broken femur, I'm pretty sure. He was getting better. He went to assisted living. I saw him in assisted living. And that was probably 2 months ago. And then he's been back home. I called him last week. He said his back is doing really, his back hurts, but he's doing well. And he's always, damn, every time I fucking would see him, he was, always moaning, because his back hurts. He'd always be and he was such a fucking, tough guy. He's a cowboy Texas. And for him to fucking out loud, grunt out of pain, he was in such severe pain. He was on a walker, and, even though his back wasn't, obviously he had back surgery. His back was not well. He could barely walk. He was on a walker. He just had surgery. We all thought, he was going to do better. And then he had a seizure, went into cardiac arrest, and died today. It still hasn't, hit me yet. It's weird. I'm never going to see my papa again. He was such a fucking nice guy. I've had great times with my papa. He, like I said, for a certain period of time, a couple of years in my childhood, I lived next to them, and me and my cousins, me and my brother, and I have 2 boy cousins. We're all around the same age. We'd always go over to their house as kids, run around in their big yard up in the mountains. I remember my papa made me a rope swing under they had a little deck. They made a rope swing under the deck. We used to spend all day there just fucking swinging on that rope swing all day. I remember there's a time they had a long driveway, a very long, steep driveway, and we would, me and my cousins had these, tricycle things, when we were probably, 10 years old. But we would ride down the driveway, and we'd say, "Living like Larry," from SpongeBob. We'd say, "Living like Larry." We just say that for some dumb reason. I don't know why. And I remember one time we made a slip and slide down their driveway. I'm gonna miss my grandpa, man. He was a good soul. Like I said earlier, when anyone passes, everyone is he was such a good person, they go on and on, but Rick Woodward, man, he was literally the most positive person you've ever met. Even throughout his whole back pain, he had severe back pain for years and years, and he would always in a positive mood, and I'm gonna live my life fucking in honor of him. God. Shit makes me realize, I need to start living for fucking... Feels like I'm always waiting to start living. For 5 years of my life, I was smoking weed. I knew I wanted to go on the self-improvement journey and start making money online. For 5 years, I told myself, once I finally quit weed and I get on my self-improvement journey, then I'll start living life how I want to. And then, once I finally quit weed, got on my self-improvement journey, then once I start finally making good money, I want to. I just hit my first $10,000 month this month, and it still feels like I'm waiting to live. I don't know, it feels like I'm always waiting for another time in my life to come where everything's perfect. I don't fucking, like... I don't know, bro. Feels like I'm gonna be waiting to live. Gonna be waiting to live in my whole life. Then before you know it, I'm gonna be an old man and fucking pass away, and that whole life I was just waiting to live. Things that come to mind right now is getting out of my comfort zone and talking to girls. Start waiting. I'm always waiting for the perfect time to start something. I'm always fucking... Like right now, I'm waiting till I can go on this cruise, and then I can get back, because on the cruise I won't be able to do work. And then I'm going to start Amazon FBA. Or no, actually, I'm going to be in Albuquerque for a month. So I'm going to enjoy the time with my family. I'm going to enjoy the time with my... enjoy my time in Albuquerque, and then once I move to Phoenix next year, then I'll start my Amazon FBA business. Like once I gain more confidence, I don't know, like fucking, it seems like I'm always waiting for something in my life to like start fucking living how I want to live life, and I need to fucking work on that. I need to start working how I want to live my life permanently today. And I fucking love my papa, and I hope I know damn well he went to fucking heaven. I'm not a Christian. I don't know if heaven exists, but I don't know where he went. But I know he was a good fucking soul, and I'm gonna fucking live my life for him. I'm gonna start living life how I want to, fucking today. Like, it always seems like I'm waiting for life. Like, I'm waiting to start living life how I fucking want to. Alright, well, I need to work on that. I need to fucking work on that. Alright, enough about my grandpa. Rick Woodward. He was the greatest fucking man. Such a nice fucking guy. So sad he's just passed away. I'm never gonna see him again. It's really fucking weird. Alright, well, on to my Leveling Up My Life YouTube video. It's Leveling Up My Life week 17. I'm going to talk a little bit about my week, then talk about my goals this last week, if I accomplished them or not, then talk about my goals for next week. I hit my first $10,000 a month. I'm not really in an excited mood right now because my grandpa just fucking died today, but I just hit my first $10,000 month. The month of April 2025 is my first $10,000 month. Yeah, shit feels fucking good. I just made my first $10,000 a month. Finally quit weed 10 months ago. I haven't made any money these last 8 months. These last 2 months, started doing TikTok shop. Saw no success at all from my videos. I made probably $50 within 2 weeks. And then I went live. I started going live. I started this 6-day lock-in. I started going live. And these lives, TikTok shop lives, is the first way I've ever made significant money in my whole life. Promoting specifically Terra Lotus beef tallow. Every single day, I go live for 2 to 4 hours with this beef tallow, and I made $10,000 a month in commissions profit to my bank account from this beef tallow. Pretty cool. Alright, posting my first talking Instagram reel. I posted my first Instagram reel actually talking, so I posted stories on Instagram of me talking. And I want to build up my personal brand, which entails me posting videos of me talking. Obviously, I'm scared to do that, as everyone's scared to post things online because I'm afraid of what people are going to think of me. But when you're making $10,000 a month at 20 years old, I should really just fucking get rid of that shit in my mind. And I wish I started posting talking videos sooner, even when I was making $0 a month. I know it's hard. I know, my whole life I've been trying to uphold this cool self-image. I'm the cool guy in school. I was in the popular friend group in high school. I had a BMW for my first car. I think I'm good looking. I would always get the girls. I would throw these massive parties in my house. My parents had money. I fucking had a big old mansion. I'd throw braggers at the parties. My whole life I've been trying to keep up this, self-image of this cool fucking popular guy that everyone likes, and I'm really starting to get over that thing of like trying to uphold the self-image. I'm really dissolving that down, just posting myself online. And yeah, go follow me on Instagram, Carson Harvey with 2 V's, if you want to see me slowly start my personal brand and getting over my fear of posting online. And I posted the first ever reel of me talking. I'll play it for you right now. It's about me hitting my first $10,000 month. I just hit my first $10,000 month. For 5 years of my life, from ages 15 to 20, I knew I wanted to go on this self-improvement journey and start making money online. I was smoking weed every single day, and I was using it as an excuse to not start. But I was telling myself, I'm going to quit tomorrow. I'm going to quit on Monday, and then I'll finally get on my grind. And that went on for 5 fucking years. And I finally quit on July 1st, 2024, and it's been 10 months since then. It's crazy because not that long ago, this felt impossible. I would literally daydream about hitting my first 10K month. January 27th, I literally made a Google Drive called 10K Month Carson. In this Google Drive, I described the version of myself that made 10K a month. And I just had this on my whiteboard 2 months ago saying, what would 10K month Carson do? Shit feels fucking unreal, and no, it wasn't luck. It was months and months of me staying locked in when nobody knew about it but me, and nobody was cheering for me. Just know that if you're on this self-improvement journey and you're trying to make money online, that there's going to be a certain period of time when the results haven't caught up with the type of person that you've created. You're doing the right things, you're focusing on yourself, you're getting better, but there's going to be a period of time when the results haven't caught up to the type of person that you're starting to become. For me, it took 7 months of working on myself without seeing a single result yet. There's going to be so many days that you want to quit. You're going to ask yourself, is this even worth it? I haven't seen any results yet. You're going to doubt everything that you've been doing. But trust me, if you're chasing a goal right now, the only way to get through that period of time is to just keep on going, even though you haven't seen any results. Your future self is begging you not to quit. I just hit my... Yeah, I got real there. I got real with my audience. I got vulnerable. I said, for 5 years of my life, I was smoking weed every single day. And I was using an excuse to not start grinding. So yeah, post my first talking Instagram reel. Feels fucking good. Many more to come. Clutched up with the B in accounting. So this last week I had an accounting test. My last and final accounting test. And yeah, I just needed... I did the calculation. I just needed a 30% on the test to pass with the C. I needed a 76 to pass with the B, but since I'm dropping out of college after this semester... I'm like, what's the point in doing a couple extra hours of studying to get a B when it doesn't fucking matter anyway? So I just studied probably 2-3 hours just to make sure I get a C, because if I failed that shit, I would be so fucking hurt. But yeah, I just did study a few hours to get at least a 30%. So, and then I was in the test. I only studied like a third of the material. So there's 4 sections in the test. I only studied 3 of them, the sections, because I was like, I just needed 30%. So I just studied 3 of the sections. I went in there, answered all the problems I knew, and then there was a test in this big lecture hall. There's a person next to me with a different number text. The person next to them had my same test, peeked over, did a little cheating, saw their answers, bubbled in those answers, the answers of the questions that I didn't already know, and I got a 76 on the dot. If I got one less if I got one more question wrong, then I would have gotten a C in the class, and I finished with a B in accounting by some fucking miracle. That's pretty cool. But it doesn't matter. I could have gotten a C anyway, but just pretty cool that, like, I don't know. I was planning to get a C. I was like, I walked out of the test like, yeah, I at least got a 30%. And then some miracle, I got a fucking 76%. Cool. I don't know. Passed accounting with the B. Last time jacking off. So this whole 6-day lock-in, I was supposed to not be jacking it off at all. I've jacked off a couple days. Every time I do, I fucking hate myself. I hate myself for it. So I'm gonna do the same thing with weed as I'm gonna do the same thing with jacking off as I did with weed. The last day of me jacking off was April 30th. First day of not jacking off, May 1st. I'm going to go till May 1st, 2026. I'm not going to jack off for an entire year. And that includes stroking my dick. So every single time I end up jacking off, I end up busting a nut is because I'm in my bed. I'm so damn horny. My dick is fucking rock solid. I just start stroking it just to get a fucking couple strokes in, within my mind, I'm not jacking off. I'm just stroking my cock a few fucking strokes. And then that goes a little longer. Then I'm like, another 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Then eventually I'm about a nut, and then I just fucking bust a nut, and I ruined my streak. So, not jack off or stroke my dick for an entire year. Yeah, I see a lot of different shit about this stuff online about, like, you know, self-improvement. Is jacking your dick really bad or not? There's so many, it doesn't, I mean, at the end of the day, you can do both. You can see success. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean, but personally, the version of myself, the version who I want to become does not jack off. So yeah, you can jack off if you guys like. I'm going to try to convince you not in this right now. So, like, when you jack off, like, I don't know. Like, have you ever jacked off and felt, like, good about yourself after? Like, the post-nut clarity every single time, you're like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like there's no world in which jacking off could actually be beneficial. I mean, I'm sure there's some very, very minor benefits. You know, if you're in fucking prison for 10 years and you can never have fucking sex, yeah, you're gonna fucking jack off, or you're gonna end up fucking a dude. But, like, if you're just a normal dude and you can have sex with women, I feel like there's no point to ever jack off. You know, some people will say, like, yeah, just don't chase all your time chasing women, and just jack off, and then you can get your nut off, and then you can worry about working more. But, like, at the end of the day, I just need to control my sexual urges. Obviously, I'm horny as fuck when I don't jack off for, I think, the longest period of time I've ever been not jacking off in this last 60 days. In this last fucking 6 years, in fact. Or I don't know when I started jacking off. Probably even later. I probably started jacking off at like 12. I don't know. For the last 8 years, the longest I've been is on this lock-in. Probably 10 days. I don't know exactly what day, but 10 days of not jacking off. So, let's see. What is it? May 4th now. It's been 3 days. And I'm going to go an entire year. So yeah, I'm going to do the same thing I did with weed. Have a start date and an end date to it. 1 year not jacking off. So yeah, let's go. Most viral video yet on Carson Fines. So yeah, I've had my most viral TikTok video yet. It's not a TikTok shop video. It's just a video of me posing. I have 3 TikTok accounts. Or actually 4. So one of my TikTok shop account, my initial TikToker shop account. Another account, my second TikTok shop account that I bought. Other account is Carson Harvey. It was just my personal TikTok where I just yap about self-improvement shit. And I have another TikTok called Carson Fines that I just post my physique and just post posing videos. So yeah, I'll give you I'll drop the accounts names for all of them. You right here. Carbo Fines is Carbo Fines, my initial TikTok shop account, my main TikTok shop account. My second TikTok shop account is Carbone Fines, CARBONE Fines _ is my second TikTok shop account. My main account that I post my main talking videos is Carson Harvey, just Carson Harvey, that's it. And my fitness account is Carson Fines. So yeah, if you want to go check out those accounts. But yeah, anyway, I hit my most viral video. As you can see right here. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, 23,000 views. So I'm pretty sure that's the most viral TikTok I've ever posted. So it's just a video of me posing on my back, but I'll show you. Just a little thirst trap, I don't know. Yeah, on this account, I just post my fucking physique. I have another TikTok account. It's called Fit Carson. I was using it as my fitness account, and I was posting on it for a while. I was trying to grow it to do a TikTok shop on it, and yeah, I stopped posting on this account. I literally have hundreds and hundreds of. I posted 3 videos of me posing every single day for fucking so long, and none of the videos popped off. They all stay around 1,000 views, and it's all gay people. It's all gay dudes. I have no clue why. Every single one of the comments, I'm just going to scroll through a few videos and just read the comments for you. This all gay dudes. Adding to my cart. I was relieved to see you were 20. This guy's name is Cashfag. He commented the slobbering emoji. Angel Nicole, trans dude, daddy with a flag, trans flag in his bio, or LGBT flag in his bio. Primo Rack. Body goals, or I guess that's not gay, but dude is getting thick with 5 C's. Primo Rack. Gay dude with wait, who is? I don't know if this is a dude or a girl. I'm assuming this is a dude. Or I don't know. Is that a dude? I don't know. I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. I need to scroll down a little bit more. That's a dude. Wait, I need to... Sorry, I'm getting off topic here. Wait, okay, now she's in bikini. Let's see. Oh, but she doesn't get out of the water. I don't know. I got off topic, but anyway, I'm just like, this whole account is just so many gay dudes fucking commenting on my shit. I'm gonna go through the fucking messages right here. Let's see. Please tell me you have an OF. You are so fine. I like literally all your videos. What is your Snap? All dudes. OnlyFans? Wait, I think I remember you. Wait, who's this dude? Okay, anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Literally just all gay dudes, so I stopped posting on the account because I'm just like... I got it to 3,600 followers, but I realized, like, the time it takes for me to post 3 posing videos every single day, and then 3 posing videos every single day, and then edit those videos and then post them, was I can just buy an account for $350 from my buddy, a TikTok Shop account, if I want another. And, you know, when I'm making, on average, probably $100 every single hour on TikTok Shop Live, I'll save more time than making 3 videos. So now I just post 1 TikTok a day of my fitness account. It's called Carson Fines if you want to follow it. Okay, repeatedly procrastination and not sticking to the daily planner is the biggest problem in my life. Biggest problem in my life. Every single day, I just procrastinate. I still get done all my daily and non-negotiables. I talked about this in the last video. But yeah, essentially the biggest problem in my life right now is just I don't stick to the daily planner and I just fucking procrastinate so much. So yeah, it's not good. Let's see, I made $2,467 today. Or not today, fucking this week. So yeah, the Terra Lotus streams are dying down right now because they're sold out of the citrus one, they just have the citrus one in stock. They're sold out of the lavender and the unscented. So yeah. Okay, now I'm going to talk about my goals this last week, if I accomplished them or not. Do every single time my daily 6-day check-ins, did that. YNT 2 days, did that. Positivity and confidence, I said I didn't do. I put an X mark because I could have been so much more positive and confident. Revised vision board. I have my vision board printed out here. I just make a few revisions because like some of the wording is cutting off on the side. I didn't do that. Stick to the daily planner all 7 days. I didn't stick to the daily planner a single fucking day. This is the biggest problem in my life. I just procrastinate my daily planner. I have my daily planner right here. I plan every single of my days in advance. I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing during the day. And, you know, I just veer off that due to how I feel like what I should be doing. So, like, the biggest of my problem in life is, you know, I still get a crazy amount of, like, compared to fucking 5 months ago, I get insane amount of work done. I could not literally live the life that I live. I could not go through a single day 5 months ago that it was every day now. I get a crazy amount of work done. I have a lot of non-negotiables. If you want to see that, I do every single one of these things every single day. A lot of shit takes me. Yeah, I could not do this, a few months ago. But it's continuous improvement. I'm at this point now, and I need to stop procrastinating because I can get so much more shit done in a day if I could just stop procrastinating. Okay. Study accounting for 1 hour starting on Monday. I literally just crammed the night before. I didn't do that. And, yeah, I mean, I still passed with a B. I got a B, so shit's good. But, yeah, I have one more test in my whole college career. I just have this final for math. Math 116 on my birthday, May 15th. I have a final, and also the end of my 6-day lock-in. And yeah, I have one more final in my whole college career. I'm done. Thank God I don't have to deal with another fucking 4 semesters of college dealing with fucking shit that I don't want to do. Pointless shit. I fucking hate college. Thank God I finally got the balls to fucking drop out. And thank God this TikTok bread started hitting because I could actually show my parents, I'm making a lot of money with this shit, and I no longer want to be in college. Okay, goals for next week. Leveling Up My Life, week 17, May 4th. Oh, it's May 4th. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you, 2025 weekly goals. Do every single thing on my daily 6-day all-in checklist. YNT 2 days, positivity and confidence. Revise vision board. Stick to the daily planner starting on Wednesday. Study math for 2 hours starting on Wednesday. Okay, so, I'm going to this Aspire business thing in Phoenix. I'm meeting my dad up in Phoenix tomorrow. I'm driving up. It's Monday tomorrow, and then I'm just going to chill on Monday, and then we're going to go to this whole business convention. It's like all day, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'm going to see David Goggins. David Goggins is speaking there. It's just like a business convention thing. So, yeah, I was actually going to see David Goggins in Phoenix with Andy Elliott. It was like $1,000 a ticket, though, so I was like, I can't swing that. And then I texted my buddy. I was like, yo, we should go to this. It's $1,000 ticket, though, who lives in Phoenix. And he was like, bro, I'm seeing David Goggins for $50. And I was like, bro, what, how? And then he sent me this Aspire business convention shit. So I sent to my dad. I was like, hey, we should go to this because, my dad owns a business. I'm sure he'd love to go to it. He also loves to go to Phoenix. So I'm like, we should go to this stuff. That was a couple weeks ago. And then, we're meeting in Phoenix tomorrow. We're going to go to the shit. So excited for that. But yeah, stick to the daily planner starting on Wednesday. Because when I'm in Phoenix, I'm going to be spending time with my dad. I don't know exactly what the day entails. So, I'm still going to get my non-negotiables done. But study math for 2 hours starting on Wednesday. I cannot fucking fail this math test. I do not want to end on a failing note in college. So yeah, I have a 74 right now in the class. So I just need, I don't know exactly. I need to look up what's exact score I need. But, 65 to 70 on the final exam to pass. So that's doable. That's doable, man. Cold approach 3 girls. Yeah. I just need to start fucking colding approaching girls. I swear, so many fucking... Oh, my God. I have so many gym wifeys that we'd be making eye contact. I'm not crazy, guys, I swear. But, yeah. I just need to get out of my comfort zone. Especially now, I'm never going to be here again. I mean, I'm dropping out of college. I'm moving to Phoenix this year. I go to U of A right now. I'm never going to be in fucking Tucson again. I might come down for a weekend or some shit, but it's it wouldn't matter anyway. Even if I was staying here, who the fuck gives a fuck? I should be cold approaching every single girl that's above a 7 that I walk past. But I just don't. I'm just fucking scared little fucking bitch. So I need to start cold approaching girls. And yeah. Alright. Leveling Up My Life, week 17. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, guys.